Hi again, YouTube. Uh, I'm going to review again another RCA compact VHS-C camcorder. I believe this camcorder was manufactured in 88 to 89. Not sure which. This is the camera that I'm talking about. What it looks like. Power supply goes here. Now let's talk about the features. Our features, and I'll describe to you briefly. First, I'll describe the future of the VCR, how to set it up. Before I describe the future of the VCR. Set it up by rotating it that way, clipping that, and hooking this up to here. You can see it. Don't know if you can see it. You hook it up to there. Then you're hooked up, ready to go. This did not come with an audio cable, but the audio cable from the other camera works with it because it has this connector and it connects here. As well as the TV adapter does work. Which connects here. I'm going to hook up the power supply. It shares the same power supply with the 87 model, which goes in the same exact way as the other one. But the button's in a different location. The button's here, so back here. Let me go to the features of the charger. The charger features two lights. Take the screws everywhere on and turn it off. Features a light for the power and the charger. This switches back and forth. See, look. See? When you insert a battery, it switches from there, goes to there. That indicates whether you're charging the battery or on AC adaptive mode. You cannot put the battery in and have this on the camera at the same time because it will not work. It has manual tracking for the VCR. Features wide and tilt lens, and it features manual focus. I'm going to remove the power supply so I can show you easier. That's manual focus, as you can see. Which goes through all the procedures. You focus it with your hand, like so. And it has manual zoom, and you move the slider up to zoom in and out. And it has an automatic iris with manual control. And it has macro mode, which you initiate by pushing this green button and sliding it down, and it locks it. Then you slide it back up to disengage from macro mode. It has a playback camera switch It has a review button, as the other camera has, and it has 2-speed VCR. This is how you reset the counter, and this is where you push the button to get the display. This is how you control the VCR. You play, pause, rewind, and fast forward, and stop. Until you turn the camera on. And this is the eject for the VCR. This little silver thing is a microphone. It did come with a foam pad, but as with all of the cameras that we reviewed, the foam pad has rotted off. And this has a strap that you can put your hand into and hold it like this. This has a black and white viewfinder, which does work and function. I'll show you the zoom in action of the machine. This does not have an automatic. This does not. You remove the lens cap like you would an ordinary camera. And you clip it on the strap. Keep it from flopping around. Then you turn the power on. The little red light comes on. You can see it to indicate the power is on. And in the viewfinder you have an image displayed. The camera can't focus very well on it, but it does have an image. You see my finger out of focus. As you can see, very hard to hold the camera button. It zooms with the motor. And feet, it shows you the feet of how far you are. See? You can see the focus is moving. But you can't turn it to manual. This little switch on the bottom. Then you focus it yourself, like so. But to focus manual automatically, you just push that button. And the focus is automatic. Switch it back, and it'll do it by itself with the motor. You can zoom in manually, or use the motor on top. It does have macro mode, and unlocks. You can unlock it like so. It has a bigger lens than the other version. You can see it's reflecting off the sunlight, so I had to kind of block its view so the camera doesn't get jammed with the sunlight. See, the zoom is working, which is kind of cool. So that's the basic features, and it does have a strap that comes with it. Its own very own strap. Same logo, same look as the previous, except the connectors are different. So that is the review of the RCA Compact C VHD camcorder from 1989. 1989, I believe. I think this is an 89 model, not an 88. So that's the review of it. And the record button is by your thumb, as in the previous one. As with all cameras. Same way. It does not have a carrying case, did not come with the original. So you have to, it came with a bag, but I threw it out because I don't like having other people's bags. Oh, the eject action. I'll show you some of that. It ejects a little faster than the other one. And you push it in, it locks it. So that was a review of this particular camera. I'll see you later, and hopefully you guys will get another review of another camera. So, bye-bye. See you later.